So hey, so hey guys, this is a new video, and yeah, it's the Easter event. It's the one that says "Show me how to deal with this pain," and it's like, yeah, Nagato's like all badass with his arm cannon. Anyways, it's Easter, so that's probably why they're doing it. But yeah, it's a 4-day event. There's a new skill. Nagato can go to gold, I think. Yeah, actually, yeah, he can go to gold. The rewards for Nagato at gold are like 15k worth of gold, basically. You get at bronze, you get Big Toad Kichi times 20, Refining Bag times 20, Akatsuki's Cloak times 1. At silver, you get gold times 5,000, and then at gold, you get 10,000 gold. 10k gold basically. What do you need to train Nagato? So I actually do have a Nagato in his base form. He's rather easy to train if not pricey. What you need is 60 Nagato's kunai, 60 deep belief, and 60 reanimation containers Nagato. Reanimation container Nagato. Um, yeah, you could probably buy him. It's gonna cost quite a bit, but he's a very, very good card. Very, very powerful, honestly. Even with his base card, which I do have right here, as you can see here, reanimated Nagato. With just one item, keep in mind, one item that isn't even level 100. At tier 4, he has 1.4 million combat. Once again, he'll probably get even stronger when you get him to diamond. So there is that. Yeah, he's gonna be a powerhouse. Now, there's two ways you can get his passive. You can either his secondary passive, you can either pay 20k gold, or you can buy the passive, the certificate for basically 10k worth of recharging. So, at the bare minimum, you're gonna be looking at a good $300 at the very, very least. It's it is what it is basically. But yeah, debut, basically Diamond Kabuto Yoshi debut. The reason they've tied these two together is because Kabuto is the one who reanimates Nagato and a bunch of other dead ninjas. So I mean that kind of makes sense. But it's not really focusing on Kabuto. He's just kind of like a secondary character. You can get his passive, but I think you have to pay by force. If you want his secondary passive, you actually have to pay. Where is it at? Nagoto, nope. What the hell? It doesn't say how much you have to pay for Kabuto secondary passive. Reanimation, Crucial of the Sky, Snake times 40, Deep Belief, Container, All Powerful Scrolls. Oh, wow, okay. I guess Kabuto doesn't get a secondary passive, which is really, really weird now that I think about it. But the only real change to Kabuto being is that he gets the his snake skin, an item that he can use that he has exclusive to him in Orochimaru. The snake skin, it can go to tier 4 now. I do have it at tier 4, and I will be showing it in a little bit. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, Nagato Uzumaki, he should be fairly easy to buy. If not cheap. He won't cost quite a bit. I'm fairly sure you can. Let's see. So you need 60 of each. I may actually recharge today. Maybe 500 gold. Because of the fact that, well, they're giving away a lot of, not giving, well, they're giving a lot of refined bags as a reward for recharging, and I do need refined bags, so I may just recharge 500 gold, because that seems to be when they stop giving refinement bags. So yeah. But yeah, uh, it's strange. So let's see. You need 20 Nagatos kunai, deep belief, reanimation container. The reanimation container, you can just grind it out from the last dungeon. The one right here. The reanimation container, you can grind it out from here. Um, And the deep belief, I think you can get it from here, which is chapter. Which chapter is it? Yeah, it's no, it's Memories of Jiraiya. Hmm. I think it's chapter 21. Now that I think about it. Nope, it's not chapter 21. 22? Nope. No. No. Chapter 19? No. It's one of the earlier chapters. I can't quite remember which chapter you can get the Nagato's kunai from, but it is one of these chapters. Just give me a second to find it. What the hell? Nagato. Nope. Anxious. It's not Nagato's kunai. That's what's it called? So the reanimation container's there. But where the hell is Nagato's kunai? It's not in all aces. Jinjuriki. Um. Yeah, I'll look for it later. What else? What else is there? A lot of Nagato's items can go to tier 4 now. You can get most of his items. They do cost quite a bit. 40k in total for all of Nagato's items as of right now. Um, I would recommend to get the Akatsuki cloak. It's a rather good deal, especially since it's already at tier 3. You don't have to worry about getting it to tier 3 basically. Saves you a lot of time and a lot of materials when it comes to refining it, because you would have to get 60 of each of the refining materials, being ruby, liquor, rubble, and sakura petals, or flower bags, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, Snake Body Tier 4 exclusive equipment increases HP, ninjutsu defense, so any ninja wearing it increases an extra 69k HP, 22k ninjutsu defense, 20k taijutsu defense to exclusive owner, ninja Obi Orochimaru or Kabuto wearing it. Before getting attacked, release style body replacement blocking skill attack one time. It's basically a double operation, but just tier 4 basically. There's a new skill which is Shada Tensei. It's Nagato's passive. If you want to get this passive, what you actually have to do is recharge 1,000 gold each day for it. It's a level 105 skill, so you do have to have a gold Nagato for it, as far as I know. I'm not quite sure what the procedure is for Nagato. But yeah, you need him level 105, so you're probably going to have to get him at gold for that. Chakra Manifestation Receiver, you can get the item and the tier 3 refining material during this event. Yeah, Shida Tensei, Five Barrier Shield, Demonic Statue of the Outer Path. This is a really powerful passive for Nagato, and you only need 5 Rinnegan Uzumaki. So it's a level 75 passive for Nagato, but it's very, very pricey. It costs 50k worth of gold consumption. So, I mean, but it is very good. Summon Demonic Statue of the Outer Path. Front row enemies cannot use skills, including passive skills, for 5 rounds. Need hit to take effect. Make front row enemies bleed for 5 rounds. The Demonic Statue of the Outer Path will replace Nagato to use Taijutsu attack. Immune to debuff and increase on ninjutsu defense and Taijutsu defense. Nagato will return after 5 rounds. This skill can only be used once. So, I mean, it's very, very powerful. It increases your HP by quite a bit. It's 10k HP and then 1.5k per level. And then ninjutsu attack is 3.2k and then 530 per level. So yeah, it's very, very powerful. You can get reanimation team. Really, it's just training materials for Kabuto. I'm not gonna try to get those. You can only get 31 per day, basically. Answer. That's for Nagato. That's if you want to get the deep belief. The deep belief is really the hardest thing to get when it comes to training Nagato, apart from Nagato himself. The only way that you can get Nagato right now is through recharge, and honestly through what's it called? Getting all of the Akatsuki members up together. So I mean, yeah, good luck with that. Basically, when it comes to that. By the time you recharge 20k gold, which is what that is, you have enough materials to train up Nagato all the way up to silver, I believe, because you get 60 in the last one. 60 containers, deep leaves, and Nagato's kunai, so that's one fully traded Nagato. And then on the 1.5 or the 15k gold recharge, you get another 60, 50 to believe. So I mean that's more or less another Nagato, and then finally one 10k you get basically two Nagatos. At 20k you get four Nagatos. So if you want to get Nagato all the way to gold, you basically have to recharge at the very least 20k worth of gold the first day, and then 15k the next. I may be wrong with the math for that, but you're gonna have to recharge quite a bit. It's not even so much as the fact that you need all of those training materials. It's the fact that you need that many Nagatos. Really, Nagato himself, the card itself, is going to be a problem trying to get, because apart from getting all of the Akatsuki together, which is only going to give you one Nagato, the only way that you can get Nagato is through recharge. You can't even do a gold 10 draw for him. It's only through recharge. So, I mean, there is that. Yeah, I'm probably going to consume, well, probably, maybe not. I'm kind of trying to decide right now. I may consume up to, what is it? Yeah, 10k. And that's it, because that's when I get the Akatsuki's level 3 cloak, which is very useful. Akatsuki's Akatsuki tier 4 cloak is very powerful, as you can see. At level 100 at tier 4, it gives you 110k stamina and an extra 85k HP and 10k ninjutsu defense to any one of the 6 paths. Anybody who was in the Akatsuki, basically, except for like Sasuke and all the new guys, basically. And it weakens any sort of damage towards you if you release the skill called Akatsuki. So I mean, it's a very useful cloak. Yeah, here. Let's see how useful it is actually. Imperial World Sealed, Curse Seal. We're gonna speed that up. Curse Seal. Akatsuki, double operation. So yeah, double operation will always save him, but not doubting Orochimaru here, but I really do doubt that he's gonna be able to take down what's his face, Nagato, because of the fact that, well, Nagato is a pretty beast here. He's a bamf. Um, but yeah, the Akatsuki really reduces damage. For any sort of damage that's taken against you, Genjutsu, Ninjutsu, or Taijutsu. So I mean, it's very useful, and hopefully, whenever they do fix my account, because it still hasn't been fixed. Yeah, no word from the devs. I've already sent them their daily email at this point. But yeah, hopefully when they fix it, I'll just equip a tier 4, what do you call it? A tier 4 Akatsuki cloak to Zetsu, and yeah, just wreck stuff, because that tier 4 item really does give you a lot of bonuses. Um, but yeah, I think that's about it for anything that's important. After this, it's just really me doing Q&A, which I figure I'm going to be doing daily now. Just look at the previous videos and answer questions. Which, speaking of videos, just reminded me. One of you guys was like, "What the hell? Why didn't you answer my question?" Hey, bud. You have to keep in mind. I I'm usually tired as fuck. Like, that's just my natural state. You see me anytime during the day, tired as all fucking hell. So sometimes I'll miss a question, and I mean, if you tell me, I'll fucking, yeah, fuck it. I'll answer your question and be like, okay, you do this, or this is why. But, yeah, sometimes I'll miss things. I'm human, so it happens. That's it. Yeah, I was watching some ETC news. These guys are awesome. Let's see. Where's my previous video? So, let's see. Quick Q&A for Kakashi. And, have you tried restarting the phone? iOS got an update. IDK of Android did. Yeah, restarting the phone. Yeah, I did a bunch of stuff. I mean, at this point, I'm really just waiting for any sort of reply from the devs. Hopefully, someday it can be fixed. But as of right now, yeah, can't do anything. Is it better to recharge through the game or through PayPal? Honestly, I would recommend through PayPal. The reason for that being is because, well, that's actually part of the question that the guy was asking. Is like, why the hell did I skip his question? Why the hell did you skip my question last video? Okay, so first of all, the reason is because I didn't see it. And to answer your question from the previous video, how can you get all your money back on this game? Now, I may have been exaggerating when it comes to saying I can get all of my money back. I can actually get a decent amount of money, but I can't get all of it. Because almost all of my purchases throughout this game I've done through PayPal. Now, PayPal, what it does is that it's it has a system in place where if within a certain amount of time you're not satisfied with your product, you can ask for a refund, and then either PayPal will take give you the refund, and it'll take more or less 30 days or so. They'll tell you, oh no, sorry, a week or so, and they'll tell you, well, why do you want a refund? You give your reasons. If they find that your reasons are valid, they will refund you, and that's the end of the story for you. But uh, if the developers answer back and they say, is he trying to refund? Why can't he can't do this? And if they give a reason, well, you can't probably refund. But the devs here are very bad at answering anything as far as I can tell. So they'll more than likely not dispute it. I mean, if I were to try to refund everything that I've ever bought in this game, I would probably get my account banned basically. Like the Virgil for server 12 would probably get banned because they just don't like that. But that would be one of the ways to do it if you refund through PayPal and they give you your money back, basically. Which is why I would say I would recommend to go through PayPal. It is a little harder because through PayPal you actually do have to have your account, your bank account linked to PayPal. As far as I know, they're very safe. I've used them for years now, and I trust them a lot. So I mean, they're good to me. I don't know whether they're good to you or not. It's certainly a little harder, especially if you're younger, and you don't have like a bank account or like all you can rely upon is like prepaid cards. But yeah, PayPal for me is usually safer. I can usually, if I don't get what I'm supposed to get, I can just refund, and they'll investigate a little bit. If it turns out that I'm right, they'll just give me my refund. PayPal's a very easy website to use. I think there was a problem being a while back that people were just refunding through PayPal for no reason. Like they got all of the materials, everything that was promised, and then they would refund. And yeah, there was even a message saying that you should not do that, and any accounts that do that or are found doing that, that they're gonna get banned. Basically, their account terminated. These devs take forever to answer any emails. Gets really annoying. Oh yeah, Alex, I feel you, man. Yeah, trust me. It gets really, really annoying. Uh, Richard Gonzalez, nice dude. You were the first guy. Thanks. What's better, Indra Sasuke or Asura Naruto if you can get one? I wouldn't recommend getting Asura Naruto unless you're just getting him for aesthetic reasons. The skill is not particularly useful, and Indra Sasuke is, as a rule of thumb, very, very powerful. As long as you can overload him with ninjutsu attack and get his skill as high as you can. He has the ability to do a lot of damage. I've dealt a billion plus in the Ninja War, so that should tell you something. Do you know how you'll go about combining cards? There's actually a dungeon in which you'll be able to combine cards, and if memory serves, there's also combination cards which will be auctioned off, kind of like the gold Madara and gold Zetsu. That's kind of like what's gonna happen with some of the cards, like Tobidama and Hashirama together. Those are more than likely gonna be auctioned or just sold straight out. But certain cards like Zabuza and Haku combination card is more than likely going to be a trial, a dungeon. It's actually in the events. They tried to feature it a couple of months ago, but it really wasn't working out with the game. It was freezing it at odd moments, so they're probably just gonna wait on that to fix that and then probably roll it out. But yeah, I figure that's about it for this video. Sorry if I sound a little pissed or irritated. It's just because of the freaking what do you call it? Because I can't, you know, do anything with my Zetsu. That's what's really annoying me. Yeah, I figure out I'm gonna consume those 10k right now. I don't see myself. I don't see any real reason not to. So I'm just gonna go ahead and consume. If you want all of Nagato's items all the way to tier 4, you do have to consume 40k because the Outer Path Chakra is a tier 3 refining material for Pain's Renengan. But apart from that, everything else should be fine. So yeah, let's get to refining. Yeah, I'm just probably gonna refine Zetsu's stuff. All the way up to as far as I can, basically. Which is gonna be level 115. Yeah, just like check it out, basically. I'm not gonna be doing anything special, just refining, basically, after this. So if you wanna leave, you can go ahead and leave. Um, yeah, Zetsu's items they're fucking powerful, man. Like 92k ninjutsu attack, like that's insane. Hashirama cells, same thing. This gives ninjutsu attack, and by the looks of it, it's gonna end up like the boots, good 92k ninjutsu attack. The reason I'm going all the way only to 100 right now is because of the fact that once you start going past your level, your card level, it starts costing 10 gold each level, 10 more gold, so it's gonna be scaling progressively. So it looks like it's gonna cost me 1k to refine all of them, each 1k each to refine the Zetsu materials all the way up to level 100. After that, it's gonna increase incrementally. So first it's gonna cost 10k 10 gold. Then it's gonna cost 20 gold, then 30, then 40, then 50, and so on and so forth. Until it's just end up seeing like amounts like 150 per refinement. That's usually when I stop. So yeah, we're just gonna keep on doing this. I'm probably gonna collect the item in a second. But yeah, I still can't train any of my cards, so that kind of sucks. But I sound like a broken record, but it happens, I suppose. I mean, what can I do? You know, but be reasonable. You can probably hear my brother snoring in the background. He's a very, very big snorer. It's annoying, but what can I do? It's not like I can shout at him to shut up. It's his right to snore as much as it's my right to make a video, basically. So yeah, it's 5k more or less consumed. I should be collecting these. You get a bunch of all-powerful scrolls, ninja dog parks, snakes. I don't particularly care for these things. I don't need them anymore. But back before this event, or any event really, they were a rare thing. Like when the game first started, kabuto was one of the biggest grinds you could ever do. Because of the fucking snakes. Trying to get all of the fragments was just stupidly long process. But yeah, so let's see. So yeah, Zetsu with all of his items refined all the way up to level 100. He gets what 8 million combat. And look what happens when I equip the Katsu's cloak. That's level 100 also. We're gonna equip that. He goes up 200k worth of combat, so that's 8.2 million combat. And I'm sure I can, go even further if I like refine it to 115. But that's actually gonna be a little hard because of I'm trying to only do 10k and that's it, nothing more, nothing less. Um, Trying to think if there's any items I want to refine right now. Um, because I don't just want to refine those items to level 20 and then realize, oh, I wanted to refine these items to level 100, but I can't anymore because I forgot that about these items, basically. So looking through here, it may do the black labyrinth, but those only give ninjutsu and defense dodge. They don't actually give any real bonuses as far as I can tell. By real bonuses, I actually mean ninjutsu attack, because that's mostly what I'm interested in when equipping these cards up higher. But it could be useful to Zetsu, so I'm probably gonna wait until I can refine that to tier 4, and then level it up all the way to level 100. So yeah, it looks like I'm gonna end the video here. Doesn't look like much else I can do right now. Without buying anything, so, and I can't do that because I'm making the video. So yeah, that's about it for this video. So leave a like if you liked it, leave a dislike if you don't. I appreciate you watching. Sorry if I sounded rather irritated, but I'm tired. It's 5 in the morning, and yeah, that's great. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow with a new video. Hopefully someday the devs respond. They you know deem me worthy enough of a response, and they're able to fix this stuff with the Zetsu. Well, not Zetsu, with just training in general. Cause like, see, I try to train and my game freezes. Like, goes black, darker than my soul, and that's pretty dark. So yeah, that's about it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow with a new video. Bye.